Good morning, all, and welcome to Life Pharma Coalition, a global knowledge and networking platform for pharma professionals. Today's episode, LPC 153, is going to talk about our LPC Pharma Conclave, which we held recently at Naipur, Hyderabad, where the eminent speakers across the industry came and shared their views on current challenges and best practices to address those challenges. So we are really thankful to each one of you who have been supporting us continuously in our endeavor to create a platform on learning and sharing. We rightly say it is a building a collaborative learning community. And we are really helpful. We are really humble and grateful to each one of you who have been supporting us continuously in making this LPC a wonderful platform globally for learning and sharing. So before we go ahead, I will just share our presentation of LPC. Then we will take this session live. As you all are aware, Life Pharma Coalition, a global knowledge and networking forum for pharma professionals. We invite speakers from manufacturing, sales and marketing, global packaging, supply chain, HR, L&D, and academics. Not only that, we go live on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday, 11 o'clock. Week 1, we have dedicated on leadership. Week 2, global leadership. Week 3, marketing. Week 4, manufacturing. And week 5, academics. This is the core team of LPC who have been working relentlessly to create a platform for learning and sharing. And these are our mentors and advisors, Mr. Ganesh Nayak, Executive Director, Zydus, Mr. O.P. Singh, Global CEO, Acumentis, Mohammad Shabaj Alam, MD Shabaj Pharma, ABPS Chakravarti, Global Ambassador, World Packaging Organization, Mr. Dilip Singh Rathore, President JB Pharma, Mr. Ramesh Juneja, former Vice President Reliance, Dr. P.K. Rajput, former Senior VP, Domestic and International, Cadila Pharmaceuticals, Mr. Venugopal Vijayendran, President in Intas, Mr. Manoj Saxena, Head India and Southeast Asia, Bayer. Also, Mr. Ashok Bhatia, Global CEO, Abacus Pharma. We are thankful to each of them for coming to our forum and guiding us time to time to take our forum to a different height. And this is the award we got, Pharma Ratna Universe Award 2022, Healthcare Webinar of the Year. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support for this. These are some of the glimpses of our LPC Conclave, LPC 100 Conclave Mumbai, LPC 125 Conclave at Ahmedabad, LPC Conclave 3.0 at Navi Mumbai, and recently held LPC 150 Conclave at Hyderabad. We are really humbled to announce that it was one of the grand celebration of 150 glorious episodes of learning and sharing. And some of the eminent speakers who addressed the occasion were from across the functions, like ABPS Chakravarti, Global Ambassador, World Packaging, Chief Guest, Dr. A. Ramkishan, Deputy Drug Controller of India, first time someone from government authority graced the occasion in our LPC, and Dr. Shashi Bala Singh, Chairperson, Naipur, Hyderabad. We are thankful to them. Some of the eminent speakers like Devashish Sarkar sir, M. Srinivasan, S.V. Krishnan Balaji sir, who have shared their views. And today's episode, we are going to share some of the key learnings of LPC 153 is dedicated to key learning from the conclaves Naipur which held. And with me, I have Mr. Arpan Kumar Paul and Mr. ICS Verma, and they're going to join us. Arpan has already joined. So they're going to share their views also on how we have addressed those issues and how we have celebrated the 150 conclave. So Arpan, good morning and welcome to LPC. Your view on LPC 150 conclave.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Yashwant sir. Well, this is a very special session that has been dedicated for the learnings that we have been able to get from LPC 150 conclave at Naipur, Hyderabad. For me, it was a great learning session because we got a chance to interact with the future of the pharmaceutical industry of India, because they were all B Pharma and they were doing MBA in pharmaceutical management, and now they are going to put on the shoes of pharmaceutical executives in this wonderful pharma industry. So I felt that the knowledge sharing that we had through their teachers, lecturers, and some of the students also made a great presentation, and it was a wonderful learning for me. The enthusiasm within the students was something that was very notable, because they were really enthusiastic about LPC being their knowledge partner as far as their entering into the pharmaceutical industry was concerned. And I was pleasantly surprised by the knowledge level that they had about the Indian pharma industry, because when I considered myself of their age, maybe I was half, if not less, as knowledgeable as they were. So this was indeed a great time for me to interact with them even personally and know about their aspirations as far as their professional career is concerned, and what are the ways in which they would like to utilize their capabilities and learnings to take the pharmaceutical industry ahead, was one of the key learnings that I was able to garner at LPC 150 conclave. We had wonderful panel discussions in LPC conclave, on which we are definitely going to throw some light, or in fact share our learnings. So now it's once again to Yashwant sir, so that he can take this session ahead. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Arpan. As Arpan rightly shared, we are going to show you a small clip of LPC 150 conclave, and we, both of us will take the key learnings from that conclave. So let me share the inaugural speech of Mr. Dr. Ram Kishan, which was very much appreciated. Just 1 minute.
My congratulations to all the faculties, those who took their charge at National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education Research, Hyderabad, one of the prestigious campus. Organizing committee convener, Dr. Mishraji, Lakshmi Madam, and Shastri, and all the faculty members invited here today, and all eminent speakers, special invited Dr. Ramnaji and my colleague Dr. Shavan from CDSU Journal Office, and ladies and gentlemen, press personnel from media, and good morning to one and all. On behalf of Central Drug Standard Control Organization, it gives me immense pleasure to share some of my thoughts, which has allocated today for this important theme of this conclave is digitalization and pharma 4.0. So I am also new to this. When I had my graduation in the year 1989 from Kakkan University, just we used to, a last page of the book, genomics, proteomics, chronokinetics, digitalization, cell therapy, gene therapy, enzymatology, like that. So now things are changing. So this credit goes to our Honorable Prime Minister of India, and under his able leadership, our very dynamic and dedicated Honorable Minister for Chemicals and Fertilizers. In addition to that, Health and Family Welfare, holding both charges, none other than our respected Dr. Mansukh Bhai Mandavia ji, and under his able leadership, lot of bureaucrats are working day and night. So because we talk much, but we don't take some important initiatives. Under his able leadership, Department of Pharma Secretary, very dynamic, Aparna Madam, Gujarat cadre, hails from Tamil Nadu, and again some time she was in Kerala, but now she is working for the country. Under her able leadership, the complete transformation is going to happen in near future. Probably her superannuation is going to be in the month of July, but she has allocated a major assignment with respect to change of comprehensive existing Indian drug legislation. So this is one thing I want to share with you all so that you can understand how government is going to take lead in near future with respect to transformation and digital health and other important areas with respect to pharmaceutical sector. So thank you very much, Shashibala madam and Hamara Chakravarti Saab. Definitely, only thing is where we are leading is, where we are lacking is ego. So this is one of the good conclave. I'm really happy. Sunday people might be enjoying with the biryani after 10 o'clock in Telangana, particularly. They take whatever they want. They generally don't waste their valuable time on Saturday, Sunday, particularly Sundays. But I really want to congratulate the organizing committee for taking initiative and interest with respect to imparting quality education through this conclave. So this is one thing I want to just express from my heart. And this credit goes to our director, madam. When she's giving free hand to the faculty with the freedom, without any violation, and within the available resources, they are putting their efforts with respect to the grand success, what we feel end of the conference, with greater learnings and important inputs to the society. End of the day, our funeral attended by good people means that is your asset, not $1 billion and BMW car. No one cares, right? So this is the thing one has to keep after this pandemic situation. So LPC, Live Pharma Coalition, all great people starting from Ganesh Nayak, OP Singh, Akum Drug CEO, हमारा चक्रवर्ती साहब, हमारा शाबत जी, हमारा जो digital Delhi based person, and 150 conferences conducted based on that. So they got Best Appreciation Award for conducting various seminars, including important topics today, digital transformation across the pharmaceutical sector. So please give a big hand to the NIPER so that they can feel happy, and one should motivate and we have to encourage friends. Generally, we go always for the leg pulling. That should be avoided. Second, ego. Third, short temper. Fourth, अरे हम तो बहुत बड़ा हो गया. If I know something 4.5, 4.0 digital health or जो भी pharma, when you go back the transformation, because before the 18th century, 1784, these machines developed with some limited knowledge to mimic the human psychology, human brain, important intelligence activity. And after that, again, 18th century, we got important some inputs with respect to some modification with respect to missionaries to get some good output. That too in the year 1828. Then 1970, 72, people started thinking about some automation with some digital tools. Then again, reached to 2000, 2001, 2011, India started implementing all important principles of the digitalization. And in the year 1952, Samuel invented the machine learning and artificial intelligence. In those days, now we are all talking about 3D printing, digitalization, machine learning, and whatnot. SAML, software as a medical device, software as a important tool in the maintenance part, software in the equipment, and software on important technologies. So now people want, customer wants quality product, quality medical product. In our country, we call drugs as per the definition of Drugs and Cosmetic Act. So we deal with the drugs. Drugs mean not all other drugs, but yes, drugs includes all important allopathic formulation, important novel formulation. That is the reason why when the biomapping and other biohacking, when Sir said, now things are changing, nanotechnology, nanotherapeutic, nanospheres, all these important novel formulations have been included in the Rule 2W of NDCT rules of 2019 of GSR 227E, which was published on 19th March 2019. Lakshmi Madam knows, they are all familiar with the regulation, but things are changing. Now, the existing law is going to be revamped completely. Just 10 days back, we had Chintan Shivir, at Kanah Ashram, headed by our Honorable Minister, all secretaries, Secretary Health, Secretary Pharma, Joint Secretary, Drug Control General India, all Principal Secretaries, all drug controllers, Union and State. Almost more than 300 people invited for the Chintan Shivir. Fortunately, as a local man, to some extent, I acted as a nodal officer with great difficulty. So this credit goes to all of you. Just I am the only just catalyst, bhaiya. ये Shashibala madam को जाएगा because my father was also teacher. I am also belongs to teacher family. Ethics, culture, integrity, honesty, hard work, politeness, and constant learning with enthusiasm to improve ourselves. What we call quality life. हम भाषण देते, भाषण में कुछ नहीं होगा, पढ़ाई करना है. We have to educate people. We have to serve vulnerable population. तभी अच्छा लगेगा. Regulators, अरे regulators बेकार लोग हैं. They talk much little. Now regulations are transforming. How we can increase the pride with respect to global market, honesty, accountability, predictability. We are putting our efforts, friends. Try to concentrate on important global regulations and Indian perspective at the federal level. Yes, maybe having lot of challenges at the provincial government. I don't want to comment, but still things are changing. At least 70% we are meeting with respect to global market. So try to understand. At the same time, you are all from academia and industry side. We should have good interface, clubbing regulatory people, academia and industry. We can overcome with lot of challenges and we can provide important unified approach towards the pride, what we call in total pride in the global market. Maybe academician, maybe regulator, maybe industrialist. So this is the one thing I want to express Man Ki Baat. Number two, yes, because industrial first revolution, second revolution, third revolution, and fourth revolution, we are all talking about important transformation. This is important because technology day by day increasing and we have to act accordingly. And robotics, now you go to any surgeries in clinical practice, lot of people are focusing on important robotic machines only. So that no accuracy, less blood and more precision and with less pain with respect to patient care, what we call medical care, to avoid cross infections and hospital acquired infections in hospital or clinical community settings. In total, the healthcare practices, what we call the pharmacy practices or clinical services, whatever you feel. But things are changing. Accordingly, we have to act and we have to support and we have to educate our students. Maybe pharmaceutics, or analysis, or chemistry, or organic chemistry, or biochemistry, or nanotherapeutics, or biotechnology, or enzymology, or important immunobiological products, or important xenographs. So things are changing. हम पढ़ाई नहीं किया, बच्चों को क्या पढ़ाई करवाते हम? I'm sorry to comment. This lethargy should be weeded out, particularly from the faculty. Still, we are reading. Today is Sunday. I can enjoy with my family today, but no. Our Chakravarti Sahab says, Dr. Sahab, can you come on Saturday? Sunday is very happy, भैया. हम avoid करेंगे. हम सुबह हम 6 बजे को market गया, market जाके wife को सब चीज दे के आ गया. That shows your passion. अभी हम उधर family को आप satisfy नहीं किया, इधर आके भाषण देने में क्या फायदा? So this is also violation. Don't neglect. It is my appeal to youngsters particularly. You have to have the balanced approach. अरे हम सब आज बहुत हमारा नाइबर में प्रोग्राम है, हम चले जाएंगे. अब शशिवाला में मैडम बोला 9 बजे मीन्स 9 o'clock I have to be there. अभी टाइम कहाँ है? तो शॉप तो 7:30 को खोलेगा. उसको हम शाम को फोन किया, भैया हम 6 बजे को आएंगे आपके शॉप पे. Because I am a non-veg, I would like to have the traditional chicken, right? So because without compromising all masalas, you have to prepare. I told to my wife, I'll come at sharp 12 o'clock. We'll have the chicken. So when you express all your proteins with respect to quality education, you can enjoy. अब उधर झगड़ा करेंगे, इधर आके हम ब्लफिंग करेंगे तो क्या फायदा? So this is my extra thing I want to share. Don't go for the violation. Young friends particularly, young friends can enjoy. Now everyone is busy with the mobile. रात को 12-1 बजे तक गूगल में रहते हैं. अभी शादी करने की क्या जरूरत है? लेकिन our parents, because our grandparents and their parents. A circle. We have to respect the nature. We should not neglect. At the same time, God has given good brain. Except blood and brain, we can change with all important medical devices. Kidney, you can have artificial this thing. Pacemakers, beautiful pacemakers you can get from the California or your San Francisco, USA Medtronics. Stents, cardiac stents, drug-eluting stents, prosthetic tubings, all important orthopedic implants, hip replacement, and now skull is also developing by the Germany. Titanium powder import karke, people are developing good skull with respect to your injuries, if any. So except brain and blood, you cannot change. So all our scientists, they are also transforming through digital technology, 3D printing and other important machine learning. Important tools are going to be in place. And after 2030, India is also going to be equally competitive for the world market, friends. We are not inferior to anyone. Olden days gone. Now we are completely transforming with transparency and accountability. Now 85 to 90% e-governance is in place. Online system in all ministries, not only health sector. So things are changing. So just we are a growing baby. 2014 May 15 to till date, 10 years time mila. Our 10 years time milega though, we can really transform and we can globally competitive with respect to ensuring all important medical products moving in international commerce. Therefore, Indian market, now when I joined in the year 1998 at Mumbai, $11.2 billion market. Now, 49.22 means almost touching $50 billion market. So how the Indian entrepreneurs, excellent judiciary, excellent scientists, excellent QA people, excellent production, excellent engineering, excellent academia like Shashibala Madam and all their faculties in Naipur. There was only one Naipur at Mohali, Chandigarh. Now we are having various Naipur, more than 10 or 9. Chandigarh jao, Hyderabad jao, Ahmedabad jao, Raebareli jao, Calcutta jao. We are having, but where we are lacking, ego and communications. फोन नहीं करने का, अभी हम आके 6 महीना हुआ, almost 1 year computer. कभी हमको आया नहीं. I am external examiner to the JSS University, Delhi DIPSAR, Gujarat Forensic Science University and JNU Hyderabad. इधर का लोग कोई PhD नहीं करेगा regulations में, time नहीं है. हम पढ़ाई किया. We are having patents. We are having more than 40 international publications. So try to involve good regulators also, madam, for your evaluation with respect to regulatory 11 branches you are having in Naipur, Hyderabad, you told. Take good people. Get some inputs so that your students can get some opportunities to interact with the people. Whenever they go to industry, they can also learn certain good, important, novel technologies with respect to their career development, not Ramkishan, other people. There are good people available in CDSCO. Forget about Ramkishan, wo bhashan dega, don't worry. But we are all here to facilitate you. Phone kiya karo. Faculty ko hamara office mein bhejo. We will show our center drug testing laboratory how government agencies are working so that we can have some intimacy, interaction and some important MOU. Your minister, my minister, both are same. Today, Mansukh bhai hai, abhi 2024 ke baad dusra aayega, but we will work with synergy. When our Chakravarti AVPS sub is there, sir is going to be the chairman for the Andhra and Telangana. In that, all CEOs, starting from Manke and Juneja Saab se, all people are going to be present here. I will be there. In the interest of students, not any dhanda pani. No commercialization, sorry. But to facilitate your postgraduate student, to facilitate your undergraduate, to facilitate your faculty, and to facilitate you in total so that we can elevate and we can increase the pride of Naipur Hyderabad branch when this IDPL campus headed by our late Dr. Anjireddy Saab, a great man. We are all blessed today and having a beautiful auditorium we are all discussing. I am not doing any euphoria, but I am telling actual facts, friends. This is required. Take respect, give respect is very important. So with this, you can understand, we are always with you. We are always with Naipur because when I was in Calcutta, we used to interact with Naipur Kolkata. When I was in Ahmedabad, Just started. I used to interact with all NIPER faculty in Ahmedabad. Now our Sharaf Sahib is there. NIPER director. Last week I was there. हम educate करके आया. We are conducting FDA training to all regulators in NIPER Ahmedabad. Why not regulators training in NIPER Hyderabad? No interaction, no communication, ego. I am not criticizing, madam. You may be busy. What about our faculty? They should come. They should interact. We are all belongs to pharmacy community. So when transparent people are there, it is our minimum duty to interact, develop relationship in a good way, not bad way. But we can do wonders. That is the real transformation. If you can take lead under your chairmanship. After 2-3 साल के बाद आप भी retirement हो जाएगा, क्या करेगा? दूसरा director आएगा. लेकिन what is your contribution towards 2018 to 2024, 25 or 26? मैं ऐसा किया, इतना नाइपर किया, 150 प्रोग्राम किया, हमारा मंत्री जी आया, दूसरा आया, खाना खाया, गया, ठीक है. But what about faculty? How many people gone to abroad? How many people are having MOU? How many industries are in NIPER Hyderabad? I am not criticizing. I am telling by heart. Because I signed NIPER Kolkata, NIPER Ahmedabad, NIPER Mohali. Kitna acha dedicated. So that Department of Pharma in the year 1991, late Rajiv Gandhi proposed to encourage research and development centers. वो टाइम पे परविंदर सिंह साहब था. Then started because NIPER हम कहाँ दे देंगे? So National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education Research, the terminology developed in order to promote innovators, startups, scientists with respect to global demand, with respect to important life-threatening diseases. Now we all talk about RNA viruses and DNA viruses. Now things are changing. Conventional products gone. Now 70% chemistry is going to be shifted to 70% biology. Now 30% biology, 70% is chemistry. By 2040 and 2060, we are going to be completely reverse. 80% is going to be biology. So friends, accordingly, we have to strive and we have to put our efforts and we have to educate our students for the betterment of global health with respect to our curriculum is concerned. So change the curriculum. Discuss with the Pharmacy Council of India, AACT, change according to the requirement, boost the people so that we can have good innovators, good scientists for the betterment of society, madam. This is only my pain I am expressing. My father was also teacher. My father-in-law is also principal. My sister is also teacher. We always discuss. भाषण देने से कुछ नहीं होगा भैया. Implementation, personal proficiency test. We have to take evaluation after this.
So a wonderful deliberation by Dr. E. Ramkishan. The entire session, if you see, he has given a wonderful expression of how technology is changing and in this changing landscape of pharmaceuticals and technology change, how we need to adopt. Key learnings, I will just reiterate, ego is the biggest barrier. So what Dr. Ramkishan says, we should not have ego while providing quality education to the people. 1952, machine learning is started, and that was the evolution of technology. Then 1972, automation is started, and 2011 is the year of digitalization. Now people want quality medicine at affordable price. Not only that, nanotechnology, nanoparticles, nanosphere, lot of things are coming into pharmaceutical industry. We need to adopt these changes and bring about the best quality medicine for the humankind. Not only that, he also shared that existing law will be revamped in their Chintan Sivir, and ethics, culture, hard work, enthusiasm, and commitment will be the core values which each one of us need to adopt and also need to give to back to the society. Technological transformation in robotic surgery, as he mentioned, healthcare practices are also changing. We need to adopt these changes and support students. The wonderful discussion, lot of learning. That is how our LPC and LPC viewers are becoming richer and richer. When we say, listen to it, put a drug controller of India, our thought process changes. We also get a newer way to decide, to think, and go ahead in our own field. So once again, thank you very much. And I see Varma sir has also joined, Arpan has also joined. So before going to the next glimpses of Raman's this Arpan's session on panel discussion on sales and marketing, I want to take their views also. So I see sir a brief overview, and then I'll go to Arpan.
Yeah, thanks, Arpan and Yashwant. And we also have Armugam, I think, joined because
Yes,
he was also there in Hyderabad along
yes,
with
he can also share.
Naziruddin, and Shivashankar Maurya, because these were the people who have been associated with Life Pharma Coalition from the beginning, and they are some of the biggest supporters. You know, their encouragement is always inspiring and guiding us to, actually continue Life Pharma Coalition. So coming to our NIPERS learning, especially the LPC 150, which was actually, one of the best I could, experience. And that's because of the students' participation and the way students have presented the, posters on digital transformation. And there was very beautiful research they have done, and they have actually presented, a lot of insights during that. Apart from that, we had excellent speakers like Dr. AVPS, Chakravarti sir, Dr. Ramkrishnan, and Debashish Sarkar, and also from marketing we have got Chaukalingam. So there were many, like Mr. Kiran Kalvadia, Mr. Rajesh Regalla, and Basant. So we have many industry leaders joined, and it was one of the greatest event which I could say, especially that helped the students, because I also go at least once in a week as a guest faculty in NIPER. I am seeing the kind of the learning and the way they are very so happy because of the association with Life Pharma Coalition. And I hope that it's going to help across India. We will have different Life Pharma Coalitions in some of the best colleges, so that the students get the maximum benefit out of the industry experts. Yeah, thank you, Yashwant. Over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to take a view of Arpan, and then we will show the clip of LPC, HR, and L&D panelists. Arpan, your overview. Unmute, Arpan. He is joining from mobile today. Unmute.
Yes, thank you so much, Yashwant sir. In fact, we have always said that pharmaceutical industry was a very conservative industry because of our reluctance to embrace the digital technology. But then COVID came as a boon or a bane, that is yet to be decided. But whatever it is, it basically hastened the transformation of pharmaceutical industry into the digital transformation. And today, each and every person associated with the pharmaceutical industry has had to unlearn, learn, and relearn. So the transformation process has had to set in, whether sooner or later. So we really had to upskill and reskill ourselves. And that was a process we had to undertake, whether we wanted or didn't want. So the topic that we had for the panel discussion was digital transformation at the rate of pharma, L&D, marketing, as well as HR. And that was a discussion where we had a very elite group of panel members like Mr. Padmanabhan, Mr. Srinivas, we had Mr. Chokalingam, Mr. Suhas Ram, Mr. Ashish Jain, and Mr. Hamid. So this was a wonderful panel that we had. And the discussion that ensued actually drove home the point that digital transformation has been a blessing, a boon for the pharmaceutical industry, because today or tomorrow we had to accept this. And we have in fact reduced the geographical boundaries that prevented people from connecting to each other because of the distance. But with the digital transformation that has taken over the pharma industry, I think the distance is no longer a barrier as far as reaching out to people is concerned. And we have in fact become very close as far as embracing technology is concerned and embracing people are concerned. So now we can see a small clipping from this total panel discussion, and then we can take the session forward. So over to you, Yashwant sir.
I think all the three of these things give confidence. The safety net, the helmet, and the brakes in a car. So that is exactly what we try to give to our people, confidence. Because people have everything. They just want to walk that extra mile, and for that, they need the confidence. Sometimes we call it the Pygmalion effect. When the leader believes in the person that he will be able to do it, that extra mile is definitely put in. So coming to digital transformation, we are going to have some wonderful quizzing. It's open to all. So in fact, pharma industry has been a very conservative industry, if we take it in that way. And I think COVID has been the spoil sport. I don't know whether I should call it spoil sport, but it has hastened the pharma industry from being conservative towards being thought leaders. We have embraced, we rather had to embrace the digital technology because we were left with no other way. Because for the time when the doors were shut, I think it was the digital transformation which undertook pharma industry to greater heights. So, sir, how is the digital transformation affecting the pharma industry? Everybody, you can say it one by one, your thoughts. How is it affecting the pharma industry? Because we have people from sales and marketing, HR, L&D. So please.
Just I said, I would like to quote two examples. You take an L&D as well as marketing.
Right.
So when we analyzed 20 years back, when we detailing analyze, there is a set of 5 questions from opening remarks to closing the call. It is manually recorded. How you are detailing. Okay, there are 3 panelists will be there. We have to sit in front of them, and with the hard copy of the visual aid, we have to detail. Okay? So now the same thing, I experienced that here when I started a career. Now, no reviewer is not required. No observer is not required. Hyper detailing along with the Mindtickle platform, it says that representative, is it pronouncing the word correctly or not? How much time you spend opening the call? Here, how much time he give the weightage to the particular communication? Here, how he close the call? Everything recorded by e-detailing. And a Mindtickle platform, there is no observer is not required. It's intelligent driven, and also it communicates whether that representative communicating the word or pronouncing the word correctly. Correct. So the transformation happened from the L&D also and marketing. Marketing, I would like to give a narrative. It's 3-4 buckets in the marketing. It across in the developed countries, it has evolved. In India, we are slowly adopting it. And to nutshell, most of you must have had one of your times in the so famous brand Dolo, correct? She must have got clear. So a lot of digital marketing effort has gone behind that. Yeah. So that's the reason in terms of channel, in terms of patient, in terms of academic. So when I was reading a book or started a career 10 years back, I wanted to create a mother forum for my chronic drug. Right? So I could not able to apply this thought. Now we got a foundation on this. So we could, now there is a mothers participate on fever quiz virtually. Clear? So that much transformation is happening from just product detailing one-to-one to across stakeholders. The digital transformation is happening. So mothers were actively participating in the digital initiative to know what they're supposed to do for the kids if the fever comes, correct? So we are connecting directly with the patients. It was past, it was history, we could not connect. Now in the rural area, we can able to connect through our virtual platforms. So across industries, from learning, from marketing, as well as this supply chain also, a lot of digital transformations happen. But the topic is L&D, it's still a long way to go, but L&D per se, some other team can guide. Many intervention is done on digital platform. So that's all from my end.
Adi, you can go.
See, HR has, I think I would say it has transformed a lot compared to what when we joined the organization. We were all given, hard copy papers to fill up. Now today, the candidate has already filled up the forms before he joined. So I think there's a huge transformation. One of the things we talk about, like somebody talk about patient experience, we are talking about
How is HR being measured? Is basically measured on employee experience. Employee experience, all the touch points of employees from before he joins till he resigns. Let's say I left a company 6 months before. I can easily download my ESI, PF statements, my service certificates, my last pay slips. All these things can be downloaded even today. So otherwise, I have to go and connect with, I have to call. Once your employee is left, nobody bothers. Correct? So once you leave in Nipur, you will have to come as a guest here. Okay, like me, once, or like him, who possibly became a great person. So it is the experience. We create, I think this digital transformation has created a huge experience. In fact, during the COVID time, I just remember, earlier I used to, when I have to take a session of orientation, there'll be 40, 50 people like this in a class where you have 300 chairs available. But I was able to connect to almost 1,300 people across the globe. Across the globe, somebody from sitting in US, somebody sitting in Middle East, Africa, almost 1,300 people. I was astonished. I mean, sometime I think I got a fear. Am I going to, whatever I say, 1,300 people are listening. So I need to be even more cautious. So the reach to the people, it is not, no more a personal touch or personal, reach out. I think the digital transformation has enabled me to connect with people. Today, interviews are happening on the Zoom calls. Even senior most people. I think there's a huge transformation, all levels, even at the employee engagement level. Maybe I think Suhas is a great champion in the L&D. He will talk more about the L&D space. I think a lot of things have come. Future is all about getting connected to the digital manner. In fact, I was just remembering an example, like when we all were born, we were all, we were taught by our mother. So our mother or parents taught us through writing in books. My daughter was born, second daughter. I had to give her a digital mode of learning. I think digital mode of learning started from there, maybe 15 years before. Now today, there is nothing, she's going through books. Everything is in a digital format. I think that's where the future generation people would want. A couple of years before I went to an assessment center, everything is digitalized. Earlier, each and every step I can keep on talking. I think I need to give space for others to talk. There is a huge transformation. It will happen. I think after maybe 10 years down the line, 90% of the jobs, whatever HR would do, only will through digitalization. Maybe some amount of feedback, coaching, except for a few things like that. I don't think there is scope for any personal, connect, meeting people in person. Thank you.
So now we can rather take it in a different way. What are the barriers? What are the barriers to digital learning?
I think we need to demystify a little bit digital, especially coming from pharma. I think as Paddy really said that COVID has taught a lot of learning for all of us, right? But today generation, I'm sure as a HR, we are grappling with this challenge. Youngsters, they always now try to compare with IT, right? So in pharma, I'm sure, even though we are digitized, we are doing a lot of virtual sessions, right from people are interviewing till employee joining, career counseling, everything we are doing on digital, but somewhere it should be more phygital, right? It should be both physical and digital. We need to integrate and we need to bring it to that, right? I just take a little bit twist here is we are doing hundreds of sessions. Are we really impactful? Right? So definitely there are so many other tools we introduced so that the engagement is high. But what is impact on business? Today, end of my business leader will come back and ask me, okay, I think 3-4 man days of program we have done. We invested 5-10 crores on MDPs. What is impact? Are we really ready with next pipeline? Are they ready to take up the new role? Right? So that's where I think the barrier, more than that, I think I can put it somewhere. There are three P's which is very, very critical from an L&D point of view. One is progressive. When I say progressive, provide multiple options to the employee to learn and grow, right? That's where we talk about something called skill stacking, right? People should definitely should have one skill where any given point of time, he gave a very beautiful example, that confidence. Today market, we always talk about what skill will differentiate between one person to other. For example, if there is a technology where you master that, so that in your absence, your people should know, right? So what kind of skill we are building, whatever we are studying as a student, there is nothing called back to basics, strengthen your basics, and definitely have to master at least one skill, right? And slowly there are adjacent skill sets will be there. So try to build that. That will definitely help, right? So that's the one I say three P's. First one is progressive. Second one is personalized, right? Today, I'm sure we don't want any content which is prepared in advance. Everyone needs personalized learning, right? We have different learning styles. Someone will like visual learners, kinesthetic learners, auditory learners, right? Each one has their own story. So how you make your learning more personalized? That's where your business simulation, your learning experience platforms, these are various tools are actually is coming and helping us. Learning will stick, right? So much is happening in this field. We are also very, very happy. We have seen certain success rate. I think people, when they presented about industry 4.0, I think 15 to 20% is only adopted. We are very, very long way. We need to adopt technology. The third one is purposeful. So when I say purposeful, reflecting purpose in everything, whatever we do, right? So I think just few minutes back, what is the difference which we bring to the table here is we are contributing to the patient's life, right? How you bring back whatever you're doing, what is the purpose of your job? How it is connected to the bigger purpose. So how you bring all these three things, which actually make learning more sticky and it will be more impactful. So that's what my thought process. I think over to other.
Yes. In fact, Ashish sir, you can in fact tell about something more interesting. That is, how is SEO, that is search engine optimization, helpful for pharma companies? If we can take it ahead. Yes.
Yeah, thanks. So we have been working a lot with pharma companies. I just recollect one meeting we had with a FMCG company. So they told Ashish, can you please tell a perfect day when I go to a Kirana store and he will give me the maximum order. I said, I don't know that. How can you predict that? So he said, go on Wednesday, he'll give you a best order. I said, how do you say that? Are you a devotee of Lord Ganesha or what? So he said, no, that's based on the data that we analyze on real-time basis. So concern coming to the pharma industry is data is available, but access of data on real-time basis is definitely not available. Cost, coming to cost, the cost that any pharma company is spending for promotions can definitely be rationalized using digital modes, which currently we have got a long way to go. Third is the quality. So quality of resources that we are currently having need to be reskilled, upskill with the help of technology. So these are the three areas where I feel there is a lot to do: access and cost and quality. Thank
you. Yes. So a wonderful panel discussion that we had. In fact, this was a very important discussion because we had all the three specialities: marketing, HR, and training, all into one. Because this is the first time in LPC that we are having a combined discussion where we are having three important verticals of a pharma organization together. And during the discussion, it came out very clearly and crisply that marketing, pharmaceutical industry, the digital transformation has in fact brought people closer. It has got new strategies on board which can be percolated to the people very fast. Secondly, for HR, we are getting better candidates because HR as such have to take recruitment on a giant stride. And we have found that recruitment across the country has increased and the quality of recruitment has become better. And the third part, we always say that we keep on cutting trees, but we do not spare time to sharpen the axe. So training is a very important part where the axe is sharpened. And L&D through digital transformation has reached a better a level because we are able to take care of any small doubts that people are having, any training needs that our people are having right through digital technology without taking the burden of bringing them over to the head office and going for a long training program. So it is whenever there is a need for training, the training can be done immediately. And most importantly, the pharmaceutical industry differs from other industries in the digital transformation because it is critical for improved patient care, cost effectiveness, greater transparency, production, and drug development. The pharma industry can use automation and intelligent sensors to build sustainable real-time production to analyze drug compliance and estimate demand across the market. We can also take the help of search engine optimization and gamification, which will definitely increase the interest of people in the organization. And to align with the demand and growth, pharmaceutical executives must be able to improve efficiency, uncover new pharmaceutical opportunities, and build better relationship with patients and prescribers. So this is not possible without a digital transformation. That is why, again, I will reiterate that it is better to start a tough race than constantly pulling it off. So digital transformation is here to stay and here to make our lives bigger and better. So that is all that I had for the panel discussion. And these were the wonderful points that came out through that discussion. So Yashwant sir, for the next part, it's over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Arpan. It was really a lot of learning we are there. And the good thing about your panel discussion was it was a diverse group. Some from HR, some from L&D, some from marketing. So it is a new experiment we did and the learning was fantastic. So that is how you all will be agreeing that in LPC we do a lot of experimentation. As today episode is also an experiment when we are resharing the key learnings of our previous episodes. And that is what is the richness of Life Pharma Coalition. So much of the big stalwarts have come to our forum. They have shared their views. It itself is a big repository of the knowledge bank. And that is what we want to give to our people. So with us today, Mr. Arumugam Arasan is there. Arumugam, thank you very much once again for joining live and also coming all the way from Aurangabad to Hyderabad to attend our LPC conclave. Arumugam have been associated with LPC from beginning, but somehow he managed to come to physical event first time. So Arumugam, how was your experience? Please share.
So first of all, thank you for the opportunity to attend the first. I tried in Mumbai or Ahmedabad, but somewhere I couldn't travel. But this time, I came to meet all your backbone of our LPC because when the COVID came, everybody was in trauma. This LPC gave a lot of confidence. They gave good idea, good people, what will happen in future. Lot of insight given. So from that date, I started sharing and watching my friends also. So I want to thank you first because you are there, stay there more than 1 week in Naipur and make all the arrangement and our pillar Arpan sir and even ICSR almost. I want to physically thank you. That's all because I am learning through every Sunday. I am learning, but I want to meet you everyone because you are also like our one of chief guest told. Everybody has in Sunday. We have to take non-veg, satisfy family. But every Sunday I've seen Arpan sir and you and Aisha Sharma sir to sacrifice your Sunday for the knowledge sharing session. So for that only I came and I got lot of learning because now due to the recap, some point which I missed that during live also, now I got recapped. So the one beautiful of LPC is always live. Whenever suppose you are missing also, you can go and visit our LPG session. When I want to know something about international marketing, I visited the previous some international marketing session of some country. Then I take some references. So really, really LPC is a knowledge sharing platform. I request your team executive board member kindly keep doing more such live session and good topics, and is very helpful for the students. The main thing I observed one thing: the next generation is going to come very strongly. Pharma 4.0, the way students are updating gadgets, world pharmaceutical knowledge is amazing. So we can definitely compete to the world level. The third thing is connectivity. First time in meeting, even our Nasruddin brother staying in Wakad, Aurangabad plant is working. So first time I met Nasruddin, come to know that lot of exchanges happen. I'm trying to say, physical meeting, lot of connectivity happen. I got the students' email ID, entire college data, something in our company or future. Anybody wants some job opportunity, I can refer them. So once again, thanking me, they give the opportunity to come physically. Whenever next meeting, physical meeting, I will be one of the volunteers for you. I will support you. Thank you, Arpanji. Arpanji was flight. I see the painful. Arpanji was from the whole day traveling to reach that venue. Almost half day is gone. The Sunday. Previous day evening he started from Surat, Gaugaji, from Calcutta. I don't know. The whole day was traveling. That's what pain is taking to share the knowledge for public. So what we learn from society, from we are good subject to society. So that Ganesh Naik told also that we want what we are going to give the society. The same thing, I am very proud that I am one of the biggest platform where Sarvas are given that knowledge. Thank you very much for once again giving the opportunity. This is my learning.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Varoj. Arumugam, this is the inspiration I and Arpan and ICS has got. When we see you people sharing your learning, how LPC is benefiting you in networking, updating knowledge, and understanding the current challenges, that gives us source of motivation to keep it revived, keep it learning, and take it to bigger height. Thank you very much. We look forward to you again in the future sessions. You can share your views, how you are driving your team. So apart, not only you, we open to everyone across pharmaceuticals. Whoever want to join LPC as a speaker, as a moderator, as a panelist, we welcome them, because this is the platform for you people. We are the felicitator.
Yes,
Created the platform. Now we want you people to take it forward. Thank you very much for coming, joining live
Thank you
today.
very much, sir.
You can
Bye, sir.
and we continue motivating us, supporting us. With that, I hand over to Arpan for the inspiring story and the closing remarks. Yes, Arpan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yashwant sir, and thank you so much, Arumugam ji. Well, those were really inspiring words for us, and believe me, these words that you say, they become the wind below our wings, so that we can fly. Yes, it is definitely tiresome when we travel so much to attend this LPC conclave at Naipur 150 conclave, but then the response that we get from young aspiring pharmaceutical leaders gives us back that energy in manifold what we lost while coming there. And definitely we have seen over the last 150 session the number of lives that we have been able to touch, the number of people we have been able to bring under our fold of learning and development, and the number of people who have been able to share their learning and experience in the pharmaceutical industry to all of us. And believe me, this has been a great process which has given me lots of learning, which I am being able to use in my day-to-day life. So this is Life Pharma Coalition. This is what Mr. Raman Marke had probably thought that he would take this platform ahead. And this is what probably Mr. Yashwant Mishra and Mr. ICS Verma had conceived. And at the same time, they brought me in the fold so that I can take their thought process ahead. And this is the place where we are today. And I'm sure in the coming days, we are definitely going to take this platform to greater heights. And thanks to support of wonderful people like you, Mr. Nasiruddin, Mr. Sudeep, they have always been there. Mr. Shiv Shankar, they have supported us like anything. And anytime when we needed them, you have always been there. So as it is always said that every good thing comes to an end. So we would also like to conclude today's session, but not before thanking Imagica Health for their continuous support that they have been giving us session after session. And let us be cautious about COVID and maintain SMS, that is sanitization, mask and social distancing with the compulsory vaccination. Let us keep our environment clean and green. And before we end, I would like to narrate a story, and today's story goes like this. There was a priest who was very devoted to the deity and pray to him, and for the entire time he used to stay in the temple. One day there was very heavy rain, and the rain was continuous. It was not stopping. So there was a lot of waterlogging and a flood started. First of all, a person came and told the priest to come along with him so that he can leave the temple to escape from the flood. The priest said, I pray to the Almighty all the time, and I believe that the Almighty will save me. So the man went away. Next, a man came in a boat and told the priest to come along, otherwise he is going to drown in the flood. The priest said, no, I believe in my Almighty and he is going to save me. And by that time, the water has risen up to the neck of the priest, and he was still praying to the Almighty to save him. Next, a helicopter came and dropped a ladder to him, telling the priest that come along, otherwise you will be drowned. The priest said, I believe in my Almighty and I know that he will save me. By that time, the water had already risen above the neck and the priest had to climb on top of the temple. But after some time, the water had risen even there. And then the priest started praying to the deity that he had worshipped every day. He told the deity that I have been worshipping you for so long. Why are you not coming to save me? And hearing this, the Lord appeared. The Lord said that I first came to you in the form of a man. Then I came to you in the form of a boatman. Then I came to you with a helicopter, but you did not accept it. Now I cannot help you. Dear friends, opportunities are like sunrises. If we wait too long, we miss them. Someone said that if opportunity does not knock on your door, build a door so that opportunity knocks. Opportunities are like biscuits dipped in a cup of tea. If you dip it too long, it falls over. So friends, make the best use of every opportunity that knocks on your door. Because if you wait too long, the opportunity will not wait for you. You will lose it. So in this dynamic world, opportunities come momentarily. So grab every opportunity that comes your way whenever and wherever. Thank you so much, friends, for being such patient listeners. Thank you to our audience, to our moderators, our panelists, and of course, our guests who have been supporting us session after session. We will depart today with the promise of reconnecting with you next Sunday at the same time with a new set of speakers, with a new set of thoughts and a new set of experiences and learnings. So this is Arpan Kumar Paul along with Yashwant Mishra and Mr. Aramugam wishing you a very happy Sunday. Take care, stay well, goodbye and namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Let's connect.